I was 9 months pregnant. I was due to have our third child, Kellen, any day, and I sensed that Ryan, our son Ryan, who was 3.5, seemed to be unwell, whiny, thirsty.
I put him down. He said, "Dad, could you read me a story? Dad, I need to go to the bathroom." You put him down, he'd get up. You put him down, he'd get up.
So I called the pediatrician, and they asked me to put the two children, our daughter Elizabeth, also in the car and come over. And they tested his urine sample, and of course we heard that his blood sugars were high. We sat in a room, started hearing about syringes and insulin and oranges, and it was a very, very upsetting time.
I thought, okay, what do I do now to fix this? Well, you can't fix it. And there's no fix. There's only treatment and hope in the future.
When our second son was diagnosed, he was 6. And we were getting ready to go up to the mountains for a Cub Scout weekend with friends.
I remember on the car ride up, there were plenty of bathroom breaks and plenty of stops for Kellen to go to the bathroom.
She makes us pull over, and she's like frantic and like freaking out, and she's like, "I think we need to test him."
The meter reading was so high, I don't believe it had a reading on it. So we went directly to Stanford, and we didn't need them to tell us that he was diabetic. We knew.
I am thrilled that JDRF is honoring the Draeger family, Peter, Anne-Marie, Ryan, Kellen, Elizabeth, for all your efforts over these many 22 years.
I first met the Draegers as part of the Silicon Valley board of JDRF and was immediately impressed with Peter, and not just for his professionalism and the way he ran board meetings, but what came through loud and clear was just his overriding love for his family.
He was a great leader. He brought us all together. This was the inaugural board, the Silicon Valley branch board, and we wanted a presence in the Silicon Valley, so we were thrilled when Peter accepted, the presidency.
And quickly thereafter at JDRF social events and parties and things, we met Anne-Marie and absolutely love the sense of humor the two of them have as a couple, always joking around with each other. And they're just very special people. When I think of families touched by type 1 diabetes, they have been very impacted.
They actually have 2 children with T1D, a third child with another autoimmune disease, and all 3 of them suffer from celiac disease.
But they've just handled it and risen to the occasion like probably no other family I know of.
In all the years that I've known Peter, he has always said yes to anything that I've asked of him. So, Peter, can you donate 300 bagels and fruit to the walk? Yes. Can you donate sandwiches? Sure. Peter and Anne-Marie are so generous with their time and effort and energy and donations to anything that involves JDRF.
This past year, I invited Anne-Marie to join my daughter Kelly and I to be on the planning committee for the V1P tent at the walk last year, and we really knocked that V1P tent out of the park.
Every year, my family would receive a letter from the Draegers, and it was a highlight for us. The effort that Anne-Marie and Peter would put into their letter, the love that was reflected in that letter, really just showed their never-ending commitment to a cure.
Without them, I'm not a part of this amazing community of people that just care so much about working towards a cure. Whether it's fundraising or going to events to talk to people or whatever. I don't have that involvement without them.
What inspires me most about my parents and what they do to help with JDRF and their involvement in my diabetes, they are working nonstop.
JDRF is family to me. It's all I've ever known growing up, And when I meet people that have type 1, immediately we have an instant connection and we instantly bond and we already are on a hugging basis.
You know, diabetes is like a backpack full of rocks. And you carry that every day of your life. A cure would be like taking off that backpack, putting it down on the ground, and flying away.
Have decided that we will never leave JDRF. They're our family. When we're together, we realize our mission and our goal, and that's what keeps us going.
Thank you, Anne-Marie and Peter. Your ongoing support for JDRF on not only on a monetary basis, but just the spirit and enthusiasm you bring to your efforts is just incredible.
You deserve this special recognition, and I look forward to walking alongside of you and continuing to volunteer until we find that cure.